Hey, today on the Follow Through, I'm Pastor Fred. Great to have you. I want to talk about why we do the right thing. Okay, sound good? Let's go. Yeah, doing the right thing. Why should we do the right thing? Now, you could do the right thing because of how other people see you. And all week we've been talking about community, how we do life together, how our devices help with that. They do. Your phone, you can call, you can text, you can do those things. But it could also be where you get calls and you get texts and you check your social media accounts and it just brings you further away from the people around you and even worse, away from God. Okay, so we're wanting to recalibrate, if you will, reassess and just reconnect, rethink how we do all this. And again, the point is that faith in Jesus, right, that He died for me. I mean, I've been set free and God loves me more than anything. And He's given me all that I could possibly even imagine or comprehend. And so when I look at failing, like if I do something that, especially to hurt somebody, and today we got a story of somebody who did that, Zacchaeus. And it's in Luke's gospel. Let's look at it. Open up to Luke 19. We're just going to look at 8 and 9, right? This is a guy who was pretty much, he was a tax collector. His job in and of itself kind of breeded and sort of had a tendency to be dishonest because it was finances involved. There was money involved. So there were issues, man. And he is probably not liked by people, certainly probably not accepted by the religious community, the faith. And so he's sort of an outsider, but he sees Jesus coming, man, and he climbs up that tree because he's little and he wants to see Jesus. And Jesus says, "Hey, I got to go to your house. I gotta have a meal with you," which is wild. And when he's there, the religious people are like, "Man, why is he doing that? Doesn't he know that guy is kind of a scumbag? He's a sinner, man. That's terrible." And Jesus says, I forgive you. I want you to be a child of God. And here's his reaction. Here's the reaction of Zacchaeus in verse 8. He said, "Lord, half my goods I give to the poor. And if I've defrauded anyone of anything," and he probably had quite a bit, "I restore it fourfold." And Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, since he also is a son of Abraham. Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." And we'll talk about that last verse tomorrow. Okay, so come on back for that. This is kind of a two-parter, but today I just want to look at his reaction. Now notice, Jesus has already gone to his house. He's already gone to him. Already taken the initiative. Not him. Zacchaeus said, "Yes, let's go." It says he joyfully received him into his home. So that very act was Jesus like doing something amazing. No one had cared about him. No one had reached out to him. And that's what Jesus did, and that's what he does. That's what he calls us to do, to be that. And then when we fail, to not say, "Oh, I better," we want to make it right. I think that's just the attitude. Zacchaeus nobody was forcing him to do it. He wasn't doing it in order to be saved or to be forgiven or any of that. It was because he was forgiven. See, that's the key. It changes us. It changes our hearts. And then we begin to see maybe the things that he had done wrong, the people that he had hurt. And he's like, "Man, I got to make this right." In Alcoholics Anonymous, this is one of those big steps, man, where you go back because you just know that you've been healed and you've been helped. And you're like, "Man, what kind of problems have I caused, man? What kind of wreckage have I, been a part of?" And I don't want that anymore. I want to make it right. I want to be a person of healing and hope, a person who reconnects and does all those things. So that's the heart, right? Because Jesus came into our lives, forgave us, invited us in, and brought us in to the family of God with his blood, with his body, and then with his resurrection, man, gave us a life and a hope that we cannot even imagine. And so, man, the past is done. It's taken care of. Right? All those sins washed away. And yet we can look at, Lord, what relationships have I done a number on? Like who have I insulted, man? Who have I treated horribly? Who have I used in my life? I want them to know the love of Jesus. And man, and so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the step to heal. Now again, that person might not even want to talk to us. But that's not the point, because it's not about me. Right? This isn't for me. This is so that they would know the love of God, to know that there is a better way. Jesus is the way, and we're about that, the only way to live, all right? I'm Pastor Fred. Again, this is the follow through. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody. Download the PDF that you'll see in the description, kind of help you reconnect and recenter and just recalibrate us and our devices and how we use that to help connect with other people, all right? So, talk to you next time.